So this is what T-Mobile is going to have a very, very hard time competing against as we go through this generation. Verizon quadruples capacity in fiber network core. Now, for those of you who don't know, Verizon is close to approaching 50% of their entire network with its own fiber. 50%. Now, the reason I say T-Mobile is going to have a hard time competing against that because T-Mobile has no own fiber at all. They are almost 100% a leased fiber model. And the reason I say 100% because in other parts of the network, they use satellite backhaul and they use microwave, but that's a very small percentage. Now, Verizon, like I said, is approaching 50% of their entire network footprint with its own fiber, and that could potentially increase in the future. Now, they haven't guided beyond 50%, but there is a possibility that they do go above the 50%. AT&T is doing it, so Verizon may do that as well. So that's going to be hard for T-Mobile to compete against because they are on a leased fiber model. So they have to always depend on the third party to upgrade their systems to be able to support higher throughput. And what does that result in? More money for T-Mobile. They have to spend upfront capex to get the third party to upgrade the equipment at the site, and then that results in higher OPEX because the third party is going to require T-Mobile to pay more for it. So upgrade of core equipment enables Verizon to manage 115 terabytes per second of data on its network at any given moment. Upgradable, again, upgradable to 230 terabytes per second in the coming years, providing scalability and increased reliability in its service. Let's say, in theory, T-Mobile right now is matching that 115 terabytes per second. And they have, deals in place with the third parties to support that, and they're paying for it. Now, Verizon goes to 230 across their footprint, terabytes per second, and they just do that with a flip of a switch because it's their own fiber. T-Mobile is going to have to renegotiate with the third party to pay for this increase, and if the equipment at the station, at the sites is not ready, T-Mobile is going to have to pay upfront capex again to get the third party to upgrade their stuff at the site, and T-Mobile may have to, of course, upgrade their routers too to support throughput of 230 terabytes per second. That's insane. That type of wireline business is what AT&T and Verizon are running. That's going to put them ahead. T-Mobile is going to have to eventually build their own fiber. They're going to have to. This is going to cost them, going from 115 to 230 that's going to cost T-Mobile money. They can say it how they want. They can say there's more fiber competition. There's this, there's that. No. It's going to, even if you're on the cheapest provider in the area, they're going to charge you more for this. Especially for the scalability, they're going to charge more. So let me know what you think about this. Again, this is good from Verizon. This is a very competitive move. I will leave this article in the description down below. And I am quite confident that Verizon goes above the 50% on its own fiber. I would say 70% is what they should be shooting for in the coming years, in my opinion. Now, of course, that's just me. There isn't any public guidance that says that, but I would assume that Verizon is going to do that in the coming years because it just makes sense. The owner economics are just there up on, especially if you want to increase your throughput to that type of throughput. That's massive amounts of data that's running through there, massive amounts per second. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.